My name is Jens Skærbæ, and I have this Danish fly tying YouTube account. And today it's summer in Denmark. Actually, I'm sweating. It's like 30 degrees, even though it's evening outside. But we're gonna make this summer fly. It's a sandeel bait fish pattern, and it's a surf candy kind of fly with a body of craftfur and some different kind of flash and a UV-resin head. And for the body I'm using white craftfur, and I have about 4 different kind of flash here. It's some angel flash and some others. You can find the exact flash or materials down here in the comment section. And yeah, and some 4mm eyes, and I think this fly speaks for itself. Bait fish pattern have proven their worth all over the world. So yeah, let's tie this one, and I'll guide you through the steps. Yes, here it is, and as you see, it's mainly made of a craftfur and some different kind of flesh to it and a UV resin head. And it's about 10 centimeters long. And the hook I'm using is the Ahrex 172 size 8. It's a short shank hook that I also use for gammas flies as well. Oh, I can get it a bit more straight for you. Yes, and I'm using a GSP thread. This one is from Veevus, and this is just 30 denier, which is very thin, but I like to use this thread because it's still very strong. And first we're gonna lay a tail of craftfur, and I've using this patch here, which has some quite long fibers to it. This is here I'm using the longest fiber, so I'm taking out the shortest one. That was kind of a mess. Let's try again. And secure it to the hook. Couple of turns, and then I press down with my nails to get it around the hook. Just tie it down. So this is the tail. So first it's craftfur, flesh, craftfur, flesh, craftfur, flesh, craftfur, I think. Let's see how many steps we'll get today. For the tail I'm using this flash. It's actually called a glisten glow mother of pearl, but a type of crinkle flash, I think. And I'll just tape it a bit down. It has some great shine and colors to it, which I really like. So this is the flash. Then I'm using the craftfur again, taking away the shortest ones, and this time I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna make it a bit shorter than the previous ones, so about here. And again, tie it down. 1, 2, 3. Press it down and manipulate it around the hook. And tighten it down. Now it's time for some other flash. This has a bit more UV purple shine to it. I don't know what name it is, but it looked like this in the package. And this is a bit shorter, but I'm gonna tie it down and then press it backwards. Like this. And I'm gonna use a little straw here. You will see me use it later on as well. Great. Work the way about 1 millimeter up the hook shank, and we're gonna take some craftfur as well. Take out the shortest fibers. And now I'm also taking away the longest. And again, a couple of centimeters shorter than the previous. Craftfur. About 3 turns. And get it around the hook. Great. And now for some other flash. Here I'm using some angel hair in Holo silver. This is actually a bit too long, so I'm gonna tape it. Yeah, I think that's fine. You can find on my channel here also a bait fish primarily made with a surf candy bait fish that primarily made with this holographic angel hair in silver, which have proven its worth for me by catching a beautiful summer trout earlier in the summer. And again, it has some beautiful shine and colors to it. And yeah, I'm actually gonna show you where I prepare my materials. You can see I have like a packaged foam which I just made some slices in, and you can have the craftfur and the flash ready for your flies. And yeah, I take a bunch of craftfur that I have prepared. Again, take away the shortest but also the longest fibers make it a bit shorter than the previous, but still so you can see the flash underneath. I think that's fine. Yeah, like this. And let's tie it down the same way as before. Great. Get it around the hook and secure it. Fine. And this is a sandeel imitation, so I like the white and green color combination, and to get the green shine to it, I take some angel hairs again, but in green, and tie this on top here. Make it a bit more flat here on the top, and again it's as long as the longest fibers on the tail. And now we're ready for the final step for tying in materials here in the front, and I'm using some craftfur olive craftfur for the head, which I want on top. So it's gonna lie like this down the spine of the fish, and I tie it in backwards. With about 3 or 4 turns, and remember to don't let go of this wrist, so because then you can twist it and cut it. Great, and make sure it's on top. And now we're ready for the bottom, and it's white craftfur again, but now I just want a very short bunch like this, and not as much as before. And yes, tied in here under the bottom of the hook, about 3 or 4 turns, tighten it, don't let go of it, but twist it and cut. And then take a couple of turns backwards, and again till you reach the hook eye. And we take our straw and then manipulate it backwards, but still be sure that you have the fibers where you want. And make sure that you have as clean head as you can. I have this one fiber which irritates me, but with a good haggle plier it's fine. You can make it a bit wet and then make your whip finish. And cut your thread. And let's see. So now we've tied in what we want, and now we are ready for putting on the eyes. But first I'm gonna make the shape of it with some UV-resin, so it's easier to work with afterwards. I hold the materials in place and try to get the taper I want. That's fine. You can use a bit more on top. All of this is going to be covered in UV-resin later on. Fine. You can also put a drop on your finger if you're okay with it. Then make your head that way. For the eyes, I'm using some 4mm eyes. These are from Flyco, Lifelike Eyes Golden. I have them here, but just choose whatever you want. And let's get some UV-resin on. That's fine. And on the other side. Great. And then we kind of give it some UV resin here and between the eyes. Make it soak in a bit. Great. Here, oh, dope. I think I'm gonna use the medium viscosity. That's better for this actually, because the other one, the thin, is just soaking in the materials. That's better. Great. And now we're just gonna make the head. And remember to get your fly up the hook shank so you have all the hook gap you want. And take advantage of this great hook gap this hook has. And I'm gonna try to make this taper of the head. Great. And again, hope to get all these small fibers away. It's better to do it at the beginning because later on it's gonna be covered in UV resin and then it's a bit more difficult. Now I'm using the medium viscosity again, and then we're gonna make the back line, or what you call it, of the UV resin, and then we can make the rest afterwards. Great. Let's see if I can get this one. Maybe with some. Yes. That's just me getting obsessed about details. And now we're gonna make the rest of the head, and remember to cover the eyes. And now I have so much I can just get it where I want, and this is where it's so much easier if you have a rotation vise. And we're gonna do this a couple of times till we're satisfied with the result. You can fish this fly already if you want. This is just for the looks of it. And get this coat around all the head, and then I think we are done. I hope you agree. When I'm sitting here, it looks fine. And secured with your UV light. Oh, now I have a little fly here. Actually, it's beautiful. Maybe I can get it for you. No, it has some nice shine to it. But yeah, this is another canty style baitfish, sandeel style, and this is definitely gonna catch a hungry summer sea trout for you if you're willing to catch a fly, if you throw a fly like this. So if you like this tutorial, or if you want to see more tutorials, please subscribe to this channel. I have several other tutorials here on my account. So yeah, catch you on the coast. Oh, and just one more thing. I just want to share with you this patch of beautiful marabou hen feathers from our own chickens we have outside, and I would like to get back to this in another video, and definitely gonna tie some woolly buggers or some other flies with this lovely marabou. And this cape is not beautiful, but it has some great feathers here on the neck, and that's gonna be some beautiful flies as well. This is a great way to honor your own chickens, because we don't have them for fly tying, we have them for they're family chickens. So but I like to use all of it, also the meat, but also definitely the feathers. Yeah, but that's for another video.